Am I leaving just shit everywhere?
Couple tidbits. This is Nick and I's first finals together. James Salvaggio back out on us for Rome. We picked up Nick Cap right before this tournament.
Love that.
And Corey and I both have one. We never had two. Corey and I's last championship together was Cruz. Against Sean New, Paisano, Luna Sarah, and MHB. The old
Chris, it's upside down.
Oh, he hits it, sticks.
He's trying to go over it. And he hits it! Great shot by Marco! Oh, he just slid down the court.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting things kicked off here. Slovenian national home Krantavania Championship. We're joined here with Chris Lovell, Dante Lovell in the booth, the Bocce brothers, the live stream on YouTube.
Yeah, we're back.
If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, share.
Dante, would you like me to share the link on
Yeah, that'd be
social media?
amazing. That'd be great. Thank you very much.
Shout out to Marco Orlando. He hopped in the booth, helped us out.
Handled things, it seemed like.
It was great. We had a good time. A lot of chatter in the comments section, so please keep that going. Couple warm-up frames here, then we'll get it going. Lorenzino's 2 lost their first game and have been climbing out of losing day today. The team is on. So is Wojtillas. Haven't lost yet. They've been sitting. Great game, Doug. As always. Yep. You too, man. See you next one. Wojtillas Bakery has been undefeated this tournament. They've been sitting for several hours, so we'll see if they come out swinging or if it might take them a few. This is a warm-up round, Dante.
The final stretch, I think, of the down and back, I believe.
Why don't you go through the rosters, Dante?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea. Let's start with the reigning champs of the evening, Wojtillas Bakery, local and family-owned since 1993. Joe Zazar, led by Joe Zazar, Frank DeCilo is the correct pronunciation of that, Marco Orlando Jr., and Jason Melarano. And then, let's give me a second here to find. Where did it go? Let's see here. Let's get it loaded up here for the folks. There we go. Lorenzino's Bocce Club number 2, led by Danny Catullo, Bubba Infante, a.k.a. Steve, Nick Capogreco, and Corey Whitway. Corey Whitway out of Farrell. Got some question marks there, didn't know at the time. Nick Capogreco, Youngstown. Bubba, Youngstown resides in Cleveland nowadays, I think. From
Bubba?
Yeah, I think he's from Niles area originally. And then Danny Catullo, the Youngstown area. So we are ready to roll here.
So I said last game, Luciano reached out. He's like, all right, what do you guys have to spread here, right, between Lorenzino's and Upson? And I said on paper, Upson was probably a couple points favored. However, the way Lorenzino's has been playing, I would say it's more of a money line even game. That one was tight. This one, I would say the same thing on paper when you just look at the experience on Wojtillas. They definitely have the advantage. I have a seat here, Dante. I'm good. I left it over there. I'll get it. With that said, Lorenzino's has caught fire this tournament. They're doing very well. So we'll see. Danny, great game last game. I don't think he missed a roll or shot. Bubba's been playing very well as a pointer, per usual. Nikki, Cat, and Corey have stepped up as well. So I'm expecting a pretty good battle.
Bubba Infante, the lead roller for Lorenzino's 2. Jason Melrania, the lead roller for Wojtillas Bakery. Wojtillas was the betting favorite. And a great shot by Frank DeCillo. Looks a little long, and it will be. Corey Whitway not going to be happy with it, but it's the first frame. No, this is the first frame. We're live. We do not own the rights to this music. YouTube.
He's like a boomer.
You have to say it.
I know. I'm just saying, like on Facebook.
Yeah, no.
Joe Z with the knee pads on.
Knee pad versus knee pad with Danny Catullo and Joe Zazar. Instead of a jersey swap, maybe it's a knee pad swap after the game. We'll see.
That's going to be green. However, red holds point.
Friendly bounce there. All right, so first blood for Wojtillas Bakery, 1-0. We'll have to find out if the game is to a special number. I believe it's 13 still.
Dante, I want to give a little shout out to somebody who's watching right now.
Who's that?
Our nephew, Leo Lovell.
Leo.
Leo's about to turn 9 this month.
Wow. And it's past his bedtime,
It
so
is.
if he's watching this, he really shouldn't be. He should be in bed, I think. Right, Nana? Just kidding, buddy.
Leo will come over and beat you in some Madden soon. All right, Bubba. Dante, do you know what the championship's up to?
I was just mentioning, I think it's 13 still.
Yes.
Hitter in the game, Frank. There.
What's that up to?
Yep, confirmed game is to 13 here. With Lorenzino's 2 needing to win 2. This is game 1 if you're just tuning in. Shout out to Luciano DeSensi.
We got Orlando's mom watching. Love it. She's been chatting up.
I love that. I want to see you in the comments. Get active in the comments. Let us know what you think the line is. You know, a lot of people are talking about this, the analytics of the team coming out of the losers bracket, winning a lot of tournaments lately and over the years. Tough to do against this team.
All right, Joe. Let's see what happens here. I'm looking for a good game. Dante, who did Joe recently win the 2-man with? Big tournament at Molisani.
Tony Melorano Sr.
They won 2 games out of the losers. 2 games to beat Jose.
And Pat Peasant.
Yeah. That was a great game. Luch on the call.
It's funny being there in person and seeing Luch like in the corner screaming it, but also trying to be quiet.
Nick's going to hit that front ball. Not going to establish point. That's going to bring up Danny, who's been doing very well thus far this tournament. And he stays hot. I don't know. I might have rolled out. They're going to take a look. You can measure here at any time. So they're going to tape it.
Thank you, Bruce. Appreciate you. Missed you in Florida this year.
Yeah, Bruce, where were you?
This measurement is brought to you by the Euclid Group. The Euclid Group offers a proven track record for over 32 years of service and excellence. They work with most large commercial properties and city municipalities. They're not just a landscape company. They're also your full-service property management business. They don't just do it, they do it right. The Euclid Group. The owner of the Euclid Group is none other than the very own Dennis Ternad. Very recognizable name in the circuit.
I don't know if they got one or two there, Don.
Looks like 2. So 3-0 lead for Wojtillas Bakery.
All right, Jason Milleragno has been pointing very well this tournament per usual. He's going to like that ball. I think he wanted it a little bit closer, but you're looking at about 2 feet. You're in front. You're going to bring out their shooter, which is exactly what you want to do. Danny goes, hits it clean. His ball is going to stick around a little bit. They're going to establish point. That's going to bring out Joe. The whole team says, good ball, Joe. Indeed it is. A few inches past Pauline. Nikki Cap. Hits it clean. One of the things that always, makes me, I don't want to say sad. Arco, not a bad ball. It's going to leave room, though. We go through this tournament all day. There's so many people here.
And then
so
come
loud.
championship
And
time.
then come championship time, there's like 10 people here.
No, yeah. It's it's not just here. It's a lot of places. And,
Oh, absolutely.
And part of it is, burnout, but also it's, the festival's over. Maybe if the festival's still going, there'll still be people here, or live
Absolutely.
music and all that. Like, at this time would be great.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
I know the MVR, we got some good news coming from there. But that's in the middle of September, and I know they have some plans for some live bands and some more entertainment to be there, and they plan for the championship to go off Saturday night, I believe, earlier.
Yeah. I heard they're making some changes. We don't want to announce anything yet. Great ball by Frank. Hides behind the green. That's going to bring Corey up with one ball.
Little noise now.
Love it.
In the basement here.
We need it. The dungeon. All right, Corey's going to shoot.
Ooh.
Oh, spicy.
All right, so that extends the lead by 4-0. Wojtillas Bakery out to an early lead, and we're going to take a quick break here and to shout out our other main sponsor of the evening, and that is Top Gun Firearms and Outdoors. Family owned, located on 297 Youngstown, Kingsville Road, Vienna, Ohio. Family owned and operated by Giuliano Romeo's father, Vince. Been in the business for over 7 years. Shot for Glock back in the 80s. They make trades, get any ammunition that you need. And great deals, Chris. Great family.
Absolutely. The Romeo family, you kidding me? Giuliano Romeo, friend of the pod, friend of the bros. We call him one of our step bros for sure. We grew up with the Romeos. Our neighbors are cousins with them. I know Lou Nacero's going to love that comment. But
he's an expert on Lou's an expert on Giuliano.
You know, Lou went there last week, took a picture, and said, 1, phenomenal family, 2, great deals. So if that's coming from Lou, you better believe it, baby.
I love it.
All right, we got Frank here. It's clean.
Frankie, baby.
Spice up, Dante. Let's get a little energy here.
Yeah, I can do that.
Corey comes back with a great ball. Frank says he wants him to roll. However, they're talking. I think Marco wants to be a little more aggressive, but we'll see. Dante, I forget what podcast it was, but it was a recent one that we discussed teams coming out of the losers bracket and their success rate. You know, especially the Armstrong we mentioned, X amount of years, the losers bracket champion has won it.
Will that be the case tonight?
Yeah, this one, you know, Wojtillas was sitting for a couple hours. Lorenzino's kept playing. However,
it's the tale as old as time. It's a conversation that, you know, the sitting conversation. It's part of the game. It's part of the tournament. It's kind of the catch of being in the winner's bracket.
Dante Delicio, Frank hasn't missed since '86.
You know what? Other than the game we played him in, the whole team missed 20 shots, and they still beat us.
That was on me.
It was not. But it was definitely the most they've ever missed, and then we still...
All right, here comes Joe.
It's got a little gusto to it. It's got to touch a little bit, and it does.
And it does. Wow. Great ball, Joey.
It's at a good spot, too, because now if they hit it, the green goes.
Absolutely.
The red could stay because of science. Kinetic energy.
Physics. Nick Cap calls the team. He says, hey, we need to chat a little bit here. Lorenzino's with 2 balls back. Wojtillas with 1. Defending champs. Wojtillas Bakery trying to do it again, back to back.
Sorry.
Yep. Some more conversation. Dante, you've done a great job with releasing the Molisani sessions. We've had a lot of great feedback, especially from the recent one.
Yeah, Val Frabata and Aldino DeFranco. That was a fun one. There's rumors of a part 2 to be released down the road.
Love it.
In the very near future, but it's just rumors for now. See if it gets leaked out.
Do we have any more coming out here soon?
Yeah, one next week, and the week after that, and the week after that. So
Hey.
each week you'll get one for the next several weeks here.
I'll get it. Are they shooting here?
They are.
It's not going to be Danny. Interesting.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You know, I feel like I'm gonna have to in the comments. I'm gonna see a hikey. I feel.
Where's Stewie?
I sense. I sense someone in the comments typing it up right now.
All right, Wojtillas up 4-0, looking to make it 6 here.
Marco with that smooth step roll, but it's going to roll right into that green ball. No problem, but chipping away. 1 point again for Wojtillas Bakery. 5-0.
Here's some other podcasts coming up as well. Obviously with some members in the bocce community, but also not. And we're really excited about that. We think you guys are going to really enjoy some of the podcasts and episodes that we have lined up for you. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. If you're watching, you might as well click that button. Jason's ball, a couple feet out, not too bad. However, because it's behind, Bubba's going to roll in for point, which he establishes. Jason says, come on, Frank. Let's see if he can stay on fire. Ooh. I'm not going to say I jinxed him. I'm going to say Dante Delicio jinxed him by saying he hasn't missed since '86. Dante, I was talking to ABC, Billy and Milan, and I look at him, I'm like, did you guys get a haircut? And they said, yeah, at like 1:30 in the morning, Vivo took his clippers out.
That's hilarious.
And gave them both a haircut.
What's great about that is Vivo's one of the best barbers in Youngstown to do that. So they got a really good haircut.
I just love how he brought his clippers
That's
up.
hilarious.
Matt Taylor, bocce is for losers.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, Matt. We're still in the same seats he left us in 6, 7, however long hours ago it was.
I thought when Matt agreed to play with us, that means he was going to stay with us all weekend.
I thought we were guaranteed second place since he was playing with us. That's a good one. You gotta be in the bocce circuit to know that one right there. But definitely enjoyed playing with Matt. We got a Molisani session with Matt and Stewie together.
Oh, nice.
Wide right by Danny Catullo.
Honestly, that might have been Danny's first miss
In a while, definitely.
2 or 3 games.
My man Peter Barek, Croatian Pete, a.k.a.
I was telling early on the stream, he was here till like 12 or 1 o'clock playing pickup games last night.
Amazing.
75 years old, in better shape than most.
Yeah, and he won the singles tournament here for the members at Cleveland Bocce Club.
Nice.
The king of the court. They took he even said Brad took our idea. It's not even our idea. It's just like a normal thing people do, but like our name, king of the court.
Yeah, love it. Dante, I think Lorenzino's they have 1 for sure. I don't know if they have 2 right now.
I think it's just 1. That's going to stay 1. Yeah. So they're on the board. 5-1. Games of 13 here. Wojtillas Bakery just needs to win 1 to take it home and go back to back.
All right, Bubba.
There it is. Frank gets it back after missing 1 last frame. You know, a lot of people will say they don't want to get the point after they hit it out. That way they can roll 1 easily in and have the other team, you know, the pressure to shoot, which I agree with.
Nice ball by Corey. Each team with 2 balls back. They're going to have Marco shoot.
Marco with one of the smoothest forms in the game.
I love his form. He's lengthy, reaches out there.
Long, tall, and handsome. Marco Orlando Jr. Thank you for tuning in with us here, your Saturday night. You know, what better way?
Absolutely.
You could be out having fun.
One of Joe's family members, I don't know if it's his father or what, but they're located in Sarasota, saying they were watching.
Love that.
Yep. All right, Nikki Cat. Rolling it in. Looks like a good ball. Joe with the ball in hand, as well as Danny for Lorenzino's. Dante, that looks good.
He'll like it.
Danny has an opportunity to hit that front one, and maybe that other one goes.
Chipping away.
5-2, first to 13. Lorenzino's has to win twice.
Yeah, that's something to talk about. Tomorrow in Youngstown, Ohio, here's just an example for how strong and prominent bocce is here in Northeast Ohio, Western PA, Cleveland, Youngstown, PA areas. Is there's a 78-person pickup tournament tomorrow at Lorenzino's Bocce Club. So yeah, that's
78.
Yeah, and that was the numbers as of yesterday. That number could have easily changed.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it just goes to show you, and that was like in the matter of a day they got all those people.
Yeah.
Very strong here in Youngstown, Cleveland, Western PA. You got the Rust Belt, the Bocce Belt. Tried.
Joe with another good ball. So you want to see your teammate picking you up? D-Cat.
Getting loud with a nice hitting stick. Marco wasting no time, though, trying to kill that momentum, and he does.
I love it.
He's not letting that team get loud for too long, he says.
At the Bash Brothers over there, Joe and Marco.
Yeah, they're tall. Nick Capricarco been shooting well, and he continues that. So Frank, a big role here, and a big opportunity for Corey to hit and possibly get 3 for Lorenzino's, tying up this game.
They're saying they have 2.
Yeah, so they don't even have to hit. It looks like all they have to do is here roll in to tie the game. That's a good speed.
Wow, just like that, Don.
And just like that, Chris, like you said, we are all knotted up 5-5.
Ooh.
We wouldn't want it any other way for the championship, and for you folks at home, all 10 million of you tuning in, we appreciate every single one of you.
Got a ball game almost halfway through the game, 5-5. Lorenzino's was able to stop the bleeding. Now they have all the momentum. Wojtillas not a stranger to being in this position. These guys have all been here before. So we'll see what happens. Bubba stays hot. Good roll.
Nice little window there for shooters. However, we don't just have any type of shooter here on this team.
Frank.
Couple of dogs. Frank DeCillo. Oh, wide left.
Dante Delicio.
So they're going to elect to roll here. Oh, no. Frank says no. Let's go ahead and hit. So Jason was ready to roll. Frank has other plans. And Marco winds up. Clips it out.
The ball might come back a little bit.
2 red.
Yeah.
2 red with a lot of room, though. Green with the ball advantage as well. Happy where they stand as of now. Corey playing really well.
One leaked left, however, it might roll in a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely going to leave a window open there for a roll-in. And no time wasted for Jason. Do they just want to get out of here? He said short again. It runs there, but it's not going to run enough. Frank,
Yeah, they're going to need Jason to get back in it.
yeah, short. Short by 3 inches, they're saying. And it looks like it on the screen.
Just saying point speed on that ball. If he's able to hit it, they might be able to get 2 in there. Be a big ball.
Jose's are trying to pick up his teammates,
Look at
and that's
that,
going to make
Dante.
2. That's going to make 2.
Easy. He says, hey, point speed on that ball.
But Green has 2 balls back and two hammers. Shouldn't have too much of an issue with this.
Danny says no.
But so what happened there? It looks like he ricocheted into the other ball. He hit it though, right?
He hit the ball on the left, not the...
Ball on the right. Okay, I got
Yeah.
you.
So that's laying red with 2.
But about 2.5 feet, maybe 3
Yeah,
to
this
get
would
in.
be a big ball. Big momentum shift. We'll keep the momentum, I should say.
That looks short on my
Short.
screen, Chris. Oh,
1 for sure. We'll see.
they're going to go to the tape here.
You know, we've talked about this, a few times before, but you mentioned how, a few of the Wojtillas guys go up and they know exactly what they need to do. They roll quickly. When you're just experienced like that, that comes with the game. BSB does ABV. They look at shots two shots ahead. They know exactly what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Or teams like us, we're still figuring that out. 6-5. Jason's last 2 balls, he wasn't pleased with. However, he's definitely going to like that one. Oh, he raises his hands up. He's pleased. That's going to bring up Danny Catullo. Good shot, Danny. We say Green's in. That's going to bring up Joe. Jimmy, you could do this.
That's easier.
Learned that today. Joe says it's going to be high.
Kind of scooted on that one. It was a
Yeah.
little different technique, but he walked the dog and hit the Polino. He'll be okay with that one.
A little on the Paulino there. Great ball by Joe. Nick Cap, second shooter for Lorenzinos. I've noticed today, just from when we played him and streaming-wise, when he misses right. But he's been very good at making the adjustment. Bubba with the rare short ball.
So here, this is a chance here for Wojtillas to maybe break it open here with a couple of points, depending on what Corey does here. That looks like it has a lot of steam.
Spicy.
Oh,
Is he going to hit it?
no.
Wow.
And I don't know if that was the plan or he just...
There's no way.
But a big window here, an opportunity for Wojtillas to make 3 and extend their lead 9-5. That's going to be 2. Sorry.
No, you're good. You call it. I'll do the color commentating. All right, Don.
So that's going to be our biggest frame of the game so far, and that's 3 times for Wojtillas Bakery, making it a 9-5 game. 4 points away for Wojtillas.
Yep.
They have the momentum as of now, but the momentum shifts quickly in this game. As many of you are aware.
Jason has found his rhythm again. That's going to be pin high. My bad. Just to the left. Taylor.
Taylor, we saw like, what, 3 of those, I feel like, this weekend. Carcelli's was definitely one.
I had a couple of those rolls. Danny, another great shot. Dante, I noticed at this tournament, you know, the 45-degree walls or angles in the corners there. I feel like they are not used as much as they are at JEC. Is that because the courts are longer, you think?
I definitely think so, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Don't come into his play as much.
Yeah. And I would say the ones at JEC have a little more bounce to them.
Yeah, I agree.
They say they like it, and that's a great spot.
Nicky Cap, he won the JEC last year with Rock and those guys, didn't he?
Rock Delicio, Nick Adovani, and you know, I'm sure I'm going to get a comment here for forgetting the 4th. Rock Delicio. Let's check the boccebeers.com real quick.
Yeah.
Hey, Bubba, do like a sucker or something. Bubba said it's a boring game.
Mike Nardone.
Oh, my God, yeah, duh.
Yeah, so as we mentioned earlier, Nicky Cap, they won JEC with Nick Ottaviani, Nick Capogreco, Mike Nardone, and Rock Delicio. Carrying on the family tradition of doing well at bocce.
Did he give it enough? And I don't think so.
I just learned that last game.
Nick Capogreco is eating a pizza mid-game. He walked off the court, grabbed a piece of pizza. That looks hot. Oh.
Oh, man.
Frank, yeah, they have 2 right now. So here's a chance at 3 and to bring their game within 1 point of victory. Frank is rolling as confident as ever, and they're saying it looks good, and I would have to agree.
A lot of room there for Frank. He
And-
says, Dante Delicio, shut your mouth. I'm going to roll in here to get 3 points. They are 1 point away now from winning the 2025 Slovenian Home Bocce Championship.
And, you know, also this tournament is a qualifier for the Tournament of Champions. Who will be the best team in North America in 2025? Learn more and sign up at the bpatour.com. Tournament of Champions. And there's going to be 2 big events, I think, October 25th, 26th. One at Lorenzino's, one at Molisani, where everyone will be able to participate in the, and let's call it the Tournament of Champions weekend, like an all-star weekend. We'll have a dunk contest.
Don, I'm surprised they rolled on that. On the screen, it looks, at least to me, farther than it really is, that red ball. But it's behind.
And this ball's big.
Good ball by Danny.
Danny playing really good bocce right now, stepping up for his team when he is needed the most. All right, Joe Zazar rolling in with his iconic down to the knee,
Wow, look at that.
full-on spread.
Dude, Joe's been on fire this game.
He's credit to him. He's had to run the tournament, deal with any type of issues on the side, and as well as play bocce.
Yeah, he's basically just been here the last 2 days nonstop. It's always tough to run a tournament and play in it. Big shot from Nick. Each team with 1 ball back. We're going to see Marco here. An opportunity to seal point, put some pressure on Corey. All right, Corey's let the last 2 get away from him. This is a great opportunity for him to build some confidence. Oh, I apologize. Wojtillas does have 1 ball back as well now. So each team with 1 ball back. Corey's going to discuss it. They're saying shoot. This could be game.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. 11:08 p.m. Mark it down. Wojtillas Bakery are the official back-to-back champions of the Slovenian national home Karantavania 2025 bocce tournament. Chris.
Yeah, great tournament. Undefeated. Back-to-back. Were they undefeated last year? They were. So 2 years in a row they haven't lost here on these courts.
Just a great run event. Such a blast. I'm glad we were able to enjoy some of the other areas that the festival offers this year.
Yeah, it's a great festival. I mean, when you have a festival in the wintertime, you're like, what's that look like? But here they do a really great job. There's so many different banquet rooms, different bars you could go to. Great tournament overall, but I also want to shout out, make sure we don't forget, Lorenzino's had a great tournament. They lost their first game and they went on a run today.
It's tough to lose the first game, especially when your next one is until the next day.
Yeah.
So you're waiting that whole night to then go to bed and wake up and finally play. Your
Wake
next
up
game.
early too.
Yeah. So definitely credit to them. They grinded the entire day, made it all the way to the championship. So nothing to hang their heads about, without a doubt.
But as always, guys, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the experience. We appreciate the support. This is our 4th year doing this now. We're going to continue it on. Like I said, Dante's been doing great with releasing the Molisani sessions. We have several more coming out within the next few weeks, as well as more podcasts coming about. We're going to shout out our fellow buds as well. Respect the Line, as well as Bocce Broadcast Network. The more bocce content, the better. So Make sure you follow those guys. But we'll see you guys soon. Ciao, Chindan, Dante.
Be
anything
sure
else?
to check out the bocceBros.com. We have our upcoming bocce tournaments page. That way, if you like what you saw today and you want to get involved, or you want to check out when maybe some live streams are, when the tournament schedule is.
Absolutely.
And check out our website for new apparel. We have new apparel all over. Every other week we're dropping new apparel right on the homepage. You can check it out all over there. And then other than that, Chris, that's it. That's all I have.
Let's go home and sleep.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Salute. He hits it, sticks.
He's trying to go over it. And he hits it! Great shot by